everybody. How y'all doing?
This is, I guess, the official. Yeah, there we go. We'll start this thing out great. Oh, the official first podcast of Gamers Nation. Well, it's going to be, I guess, Bootlegs Gamer Nation, because when we did a little search, there's a ton of Gamer Nations out there. So,
and right now it's a video podcast, so we're blazing the trail. Look at that, boom!
But we're filming in Bootleg Tattoos, Bootleg Tattoo Studios in Columbus, Ohio. So that's where the bootleg comes from.
Ta-da!
So I guess we'll introduce ourselves for those of you who don't know who we are from YouTube.
Hey, from YouTube, I'm Lexicon1971. Hey, how you doing?
And I'm Bootleg Tattoo or Bootleg Painting now, since they
or the other one
waxed my account.
Yeah, but you have another one too.
Yeah, Tapman's Point of View.
So 3 of them. He's got 3 to 1 to my little one.
Well, they waxed one of them. Apparently,
You upset somebody.
Yeah, I upset somebody.
You weren't being family friendly.
Yeah. But Gamers Nation, we're going to go over everything gaming. Not just the actual games, but lifestyle, gamer movies, gamer books, anything gaming related. We're going to try to cover it.
And we need your help for that. So you've got our email now.
Yeah.
Our email. It's going to be somewhere over here.
Yeah, it'll be around here somewhere.
So email us and tell us what you want to see, and we will get back to you. How's that? We got to put something in this thing. So
I think we made it Bootleg Gamer Nation
it's over there.
at AT&T.net. So it's not too hard to remember. It is a little bit long. But if you want to see something, let us know, and we'll try to get most of the requests. I'm sure some of you are going to do something that will just blow our minds, and we'll be like, what?
Yeah, we won't necessarily even have to be in the studio. We can go somewhere you want. I mean, in Columbus. I mean, we ain't going to Jersey for you. Let's just say that.
Unless you're paying for the tickets.
Yeah, if you're paying for it, we'll go anywhere you want.
Yeah, we'll show up with camera in hand.
Damn right.
You'll be on the podcast.
And let's see, we got a sponsor. Who's our sponsor?
Right now, our first sponsor, the Armory Games.
Where are they? Where is the fine Armory Games?
It's here in Pickerington, Ohio. It's our local friendly game store, our FLGS.
That's right. Check it out. Real nice people. Hundreds of great games. They play, what have they been playing? A lot of 4th edition. They've been playing on the weekends, and a lot of Savage World. So if you want to see something, talk to some decent people, pick up a good game, go on over there.
I seen them. They were up there. Bruce was up there playing the other day. I don't
Who's
know.
Bruce?
He's the owner. And all the guys were playing. All the employees were playing, and a few other people. And they were in some sort of temple. And this guy had a map out. And the little paper miniatures like you brought over, he had regular miniatures from Warhammer skeletons going around, and there was one of those paper ones where he didn't have enough, and there was 7 guys against like
A whole skeleton.
yeah, there must have been 50 or 60 guys they were fighting. And when I left, all the monsters were starting to come together and form into a real big one, and it was crazy.
At that point, that's when I have my guy run away. So that's usually what happens with me. Let's talk about that. Since we're talking about games, let's talk about a little bit of history with our games. Like how the hell do these guys should be talking about this stuff? What the hell do these guys know? So my friend, take it away. Why should you be talking about games?
Well, let's see. The first role-playing game I did was original D&D when it was still in a box.
The box set, baby.
You got your dice with crayons to scribble in the numbers. And where you couldn't just go anywhere and pick up a set of dice. Those dice were like, Handyman Jim actually has a set of percentage from that first set.
Still
has them.
Yeah, what you do with the Crayola.
Yeah,
That's right.
It came with a white crayon. I can remember when AD&D came out, and that was big news. Oh, we went to Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. It didn't have no 3.5 or 4 or anything like that.
Those were the days, man. That was good stuff.
That was real good stuff.
We don't have I don't have anything against 4th edition. I haven't played. I've looked at it. It just doesn't strike me as the Dungeons and Dragons I've played before. So it might be a fine game. It's just not what I'm used to. I've pretty much played the same thing. I had Dungeons and Dragons when it came out in the box. I had a whole bunch of TSR stuff. I had Star Frontiers with the big map where you put the things out. Remember the aliens on it? It had the big bug alien and the monkey.
I can remember. Yeah, the monkey on the cover, and there was some sort of transport behind it, or an ATV or something.
Yeah,
APC.
Alpha Flight? Was it Alpha Flight? It was in a purple box. Alpha Flight. That was good stuff, man. Since then, I've played a good bit of Call of Cthulhu. I like the horror stuff. Played a whole bunch of board games, because when you don't have enough people to play role-playing games, you play board games. Played a good bit of board games. I mean, too many to even talk about. A lot of European games, a lot of the new and the old Avalon Hill games. Played a bunch of stuff with Dale. How about you? As far as board games, what have you been up to?
Oh, God, everything. One of my favorites, Othello.
It's a good game. You play Settlers of Catan?
Never played that one.
Okay, we can play Settlers of Catan if you all want. It's okay. It's an okay game.
I grew up with my great-grandparents, so games were, a way to be with the family. So, but yeah, I can remember graph paper, sitting in class, drawing up dungeons instead of doing the actual schoolwork.
I think we learned more from the game.
Yeah, but, well, I was thinking about that. I was listening to these guys talk on a podcast, and they were talking about video games have done more damage than good because, back in the day you had to read for your game. And, all those guys that everybody called geeks are the ones that are making movies now.
Yeah,
they're making video games. And the kids nowadays, all they know, they got super strong thumbs, but no brain power.
I like a good bit of video game myself.
See, I'm not as big on video games.
Oh, see, I got the 360 at home. I like to blow shit up, but there's a time when you kind of put it away and read something, too.
See, I don't know how to categorize my video gaming, because I'll find a game that I like, and I'll be on it like crack for 2 months. Every waking moment, I'm sitting there playing, and then I put it up, and I won't touch it for 6 months to a year.
You like that 40K game you talked about for the DS?
Yeah, I got about 7 levels in, and I got stuck on a level, and I haven't played it since.
Okay, very cool, man. Okay.
But so, yeah, I'm more of a tabletop or a role player or something like that versus a video game. My kids have got every system under the sun that I've, paid for, but...
Well, how many right now? How many role-playing game books do you have right now? As we look, what do you got?
Well, there's 3 shelves of them over there.
Yeah, I know you've got Savage Worlds. I know you've got Conan. I know you've got Palladium stuff.
Rifts. And that's something that we're going to get on here later.
Man, you can play Rifts. I can't play. I can't make heads or tails of the Palladium system.
Everybody complains about Palladium.
I can't.
And how big... this will be a whole segment on a future show, because I've been listening to podcasts here lately.
I'm with them, man. I can't figure out heads or tails of it. I've given you all my books.
Yeah, everybody complains about it, and I think it's one of the easiest systems. They were complaining about how long it takes for character generation. I never had a problem. They were talking how it took 4 hours to create a character for 10 minutes worth of playing, and... I thought it was one of the best systems around.
We'll have to talk about it. We'll do a little compare and contrast.
Yeah, some of you that hate it, write in and let me know why you hate it, because we're going to do a segment on this, because it's just been pissing me off.
I like the source books. The source books are fantastic. I've tried to play, because I like the horror stuff, I tried to play, what's that version of the horror? Beyond the Supernatural? And I couldn't make heads or tails of it. I'm like, what? I felt like a damn monkey trying to read it. I swear to God, I couldn't.
I think it was one of the easiest systems. I've taken a lot of game systems where, I went out and bought the system, and I didn't like the mechanics of it. So I just took the source material, threw it into the Palladium system, made a couple of tweaks here and there, and ran it with Palladium system. We just got the Savage Worlds system here, so